When you touch this texture pot, what this does is this controls the amount of red silk effect that's in your circuit. The silk actually accentuates the transformer distortion in the mid and high frequency range. Now this is what's going out on that custom output transformer. This is what's happening. You are controlling the harmonics that's being added. Crank this all the way up. You are controlling roughly 1.5% of total harmonic distortion. We treat this woman so cold. He treats you like you're nothing, and you're worth more than gold. Girl, you remind me of a diamond. I love the way you shine. $100 million treasure. I give the world to make you mine. I present to you the Neve 5211 2-channel mic pre. And this is the most used preamp in my home studio. For my vocals, of course. Let's talk about it. What's up, Archie Beats here, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my home studio. And as you can see today, we have the Rupert Neve design 5211, and also we have courtesy of Jonathan over at Neve. I actually met Rupert Neve some ages ago, and he has contributed to the world of pro audio and analog in a way that we can never thank him for. So this sits on my desk every day, and we put in this analog monster to work every single day. Today we're going to go through the 5211 mic pre. We're going to dive really deep into this preamp so you can understand exactly what it's designed to do, what is it for, what can you accomplish with it, and we're going to talk about some tech specs. And you guys heard the audio test in the beginning. It sounds great, and if you listen to all of my songs that are released, including the song Play, I use this preamp for that and a compressor. And also, if you're interested in this 2-channel mic pre, the 5211, be sure to check the description below. I have it listed down there, and I get all of my gear from Sweetwater. So when you use the Sweetwater link in the description, you definitely help this channel out. We get to make more cool videos like this, so thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss another video. And what did you all think about my vocals in the intro? Comment below. What did you like about it? Did you like it without the silk, or did you like it with the silk? And tell me why. What do you like about it? First of all, this is an extremely versatile preamp. You're not stuck with something that sounds a certain way. You can kind of shape your tone and shape your levels in a way that's comfortable to you as a creator and as an engineer. It's equipped with 72 decibels of gain, which is enough for a passive ribbon mic, and I pushed it on ribbon mics. You guys saw the AEA microphone review, also with the MXL ribbon microphone. You guys saw that review. I used that preamp to push those ribbon microphones, which is extraordinary. It has a fully transformerless input stage, which optimize that signal clarity. Nothing is happening there at the front input stage. But with that being said, it has a custom output transformer with variable silk saturation, which is really initiated by the silk and the texture button, which we're going to discuss later when we go over each one of the controls on board this mic pre. You have 2 XLR analog outputs, and you have 2 XLR line out, and you have 2 XLRs -6 dB out. The rack space is 1 unit. As you can see, it's a little strip right there. And you guys saw in real time how I actually controlled the silk and turned the silk up. I had it turned to the extreme so you can hear the complete difference of the audio that I was singing through live. We have nothing happening here but it going directly into the audio interface, so you all heard how it sounds without compression. And as you can see, throwing some glue on that, you're pretty good to go, like you hear my song Play. The preamp type is solid state. We have no tube action happening here. So let's jump on the front panel, and then we're going to jump on the back panel. Of course, we have the 5211 painted gorgeously on the front here, and then our channel 1. Now both of these channels do the exact same thing, so it's a 2-channel mic pre. And you can also make a stereo with the appropriate panning. Here you have your gain switch right here. This is a 12 position rotary switch that controls the mic pre gain from 0 to 66 decibels in 6 dB steps. And then of course you have your phantom power here. Pushing this button enable your condenser microphone like I have here with the Norman U87, which is a classic FET microphone. So as you can see, it has that nice kind of solid state hot output transformer from the microphone, transformerless input, custom output transformer coming out of this pre into a nice, let's say, an optical compressor, a tube optical compressor, and you get some wonderful sounding yumminess there. And right here we have the trim button. The trim pot actually, it provides an additional negative and +6 dB of continuous gain and trim adjustment. So you can kind of dial in exactly on that sound and pull off a little bit of that hotness off the top, or take it up just a little hair. Then we have our frequency button here. When you press this button here, the high pass filter, the HPF, you are initiating a high pass filter. And when the button is green, this feature employs a 12 dB octave bezel filter designed to provide linear phase response. So it actually helps the polarity switch in a sense. This provides a fully variable high-pass filter cutoff frequency, -3 dB, and it adjusts from 20 Hertz to 250 Hertz. And of course, now we're going to the silk section. If you guys can look here, the silk button along with the texture button, they work together. Now, when you hit that silk button, you are engaging the silk circuitry. Now, this is the red silk mode. So when a lot of you all ask, what silk is this? This is the red silk mode. Now, the silk circuit controls the texture. When you touch this texture pot, what this does is this controls the amount of red silk effect that's in your circuit. The silk actually accentuates the transformer distortion in the mid and high frequency range. Now, this is what's going out on that custom output transformer. This is what's happening. You are controlling the harmonics that's being added. Crank this all the way up. You are controlling roughly 1.5% of total harmonic distortion. So you guys ever hear me talk about, like, I want this to really sound like a 1073, but I want it to kind of have a versatile kind of like clean preamp without that input transformer. This is what really makes it that vintage Neve in many of Neve's classic Class A designs. And then of course we have our level meter up here. Now let's hop on the back here. You have your ground lift here to isolate your XLR pin, which is pin 1. And then you have your microphone input here. And then of course you have your line out. This is the transformer coupled output right here. Now this line out is transformer coupled as well, but you don't have that -6 dB. And then of course you have your IEC input right here for your power, and then your power switch of course. You all hear how it sounds. You hear how it sounds in real world. You heard how it sounded me singing live. This is an absolutely fantastic preamp and a fantastic option for your home studio if you're looking for a very versatile preamp that is just a preamp. And if you're interested in it, please check it out in the description. And if you do use those links in the description, hey, you help this channel out and I make more videos like this. Well, I really do hope that you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so you won't miss another video. And don't forget to be great and create. This is your boy Beats, and I'm signing off.